We've been doing a lot of running this year, Wraith today. I guess we need to change the battery. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're right, because the batteries, you should not let a LiPo go totally flat, or they can have charging issues. So this is the battery that I'm going to be putting in, and all my batteries are the same. I like to use the PowerMax Peak Racing 4200 milliamperes. It works quite well. Gives you about 45 minutes of run time, providing you're not going full speed everywhere. And this thing is made just for crawling for the most part, and I get 45 minutes easy out of it, but I usually try to change it in about a half an hour, because you're not supposed to let these go flat.
What's that black goo you got all over it?
This here would be some Plasti Dip. They might come sealed and they might not. I don't like to take chances, so I put Plasti Dip all the way around except the label so I can read it. And I've never had a problem. I can go like totally underwater, and I guess I heard if a LiPo gets wet, it can catch fire or explode or something like that, so I just don't take any chances. And before I put the Plasti Dip on, I wrapped on the ends with electrical tape for strength, because the batteries aren't that strong, I don't think. And if you want to see what it looks like in the cover, there it is. If you notice, it's the exact same battery as this one. The difference is this is not in a battery tray. It's just held on by straps. This is my little mod. Came up with it on my own. So I had trouble putting it up in the front, but you got to get the weight in the front so the tires stay hug the ground. So with my little mod, put these on here. You can pretty much change it on the fly, lickety split actually. Comes out that fast. And it goes in about the same amount of speed. And I did try to make that battery tray work. I started grinding it and cutting it and trying to make it fit, and it just didn't work for me. So my workaround for it is I took it right out, put these straps in. I took this off, this piece here of the console. I ground and cut it as needed, and I made it, you can see right here, see right in there, I did some cutting, make it so it fits. All you have to do is just take this wire once you put it in and feed it through. It fights you a little bit, but once it's in there, it's in there. And I have my wire just tucked underneath the seat. You can see here. All you got to do is just plug it in like that, push it down, and it's protected, it's ready to roll. And that's it. We're ready to go. On a side note, this is a little cigar box in the Sopranos, because I like to smoke cigars, and this worked quite well for holding my little field kit. CAO Soprano Edition, good cigars. All you need in it is just a cutter, tighten the wheels, zap straps, aluminum screwdrivers, a razor blade, and a little tiny pair of needle nose. And I've never had to use anything else. It'll limp it together long enough for you to get it back home, and you can still have fun. And I just carry it in my backpack, and I put a rubber band on here. Works quite well. Tuck that little guy in there. The hardest part of the whole thing is putting the hood back on. And I don't know how long it takes other fellas to change their battery in the field, but my little mod takes me less than 5 minutes. The trick is pay attention where you put your screws because the forest will eat them. Been there, done that. Okay, let's go.